Hey, what up, YouTube? This is the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, the Knicks fan. Let's get right into it.
Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. Hey, what up, YouTube? Just want to say happy 4th of July to everybody out there. And, it's about the time of the year for the rumors to start kicking off. And, there's still rumors. Be honest, there's a lot of rumors going to come everywhere, not only for the Knicks, but for every other team that's in the league. But I was just thinking about this. Should the Knicks chase Kawhi Leonard one more time? And the answer is yes. Think about this. I know everybody's saying Kawhi will come to the Knicks, and he might not. But I'm just going to throw a scenario out there because, like any other Knicks fan, I'm a hopeful. And out of all the stars out there, I'm not going to lie to you. If it's not LeBron, that's who I want, Leonard. I'm just being honest. That dude's a proven star. But let me get right into my scenarios. Now, let's just imagine, even if we can pull off something, get a trade with Portland and swing Damian Lillard as everybody wants. I think Kawhi Leonard would want to come play with Damian Lillard. And then being the East, knowing that the East, here Lillard already played in the East, so he already know he'd be guaranteed a playoff spot in the East. And then you never know what's going to happen. But Chris Paul, I'm thinking about that too. Now, see, this is what I'm trying to say. These scenarios, it can go. Even we can get Chris Paul. And think about getting Chris Paul. We can try to wait free agency and hope that we get him. A lot of people say that it looking like Chris Paul might go with the Knicks, and then I hear something about some bullshit rule that would stop Chris Paul from coming to the Knicks. Either way, this is all just pie in the sky scenarios, and everybody just, like I said, it's that time of the year when everybody just start throwing out everything to see what happened, what bounced off the wall, and what sticks. But I have my scenarios and I have my dream wish. First, I thought about Chris Paul, and I think Leonard would rock with Chris Paul because a trio of Chris Paul, Randle, and Kawhi Leonard, that's not bad. See, what we learned about Randle's not Batman. He's a Robin. And I think Randle will be much more reliable than even Chris Paul. I'm being honest. I'm not Chris Paul. I mean Paul George. I think he'll be a more reliable partner than Paul George. Paul George, he gives you this one night and he gives you that the other night. And I think Leonard would look at Randle and be like, he's more stable. And not only that, he's low key, so you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't expect certain things from Randle, and that's where the surprise is coming. But with Chris Paul, but I'll get back to Lillard, but I really would like Chris Paul, to be honest with you. With Chris Paul, because Chris Paul know how to run a team. You know what I'm saying? He know when to pass, he know how to set up the plays and everything. So with Chris Paul, Kawhi Leonard, and Randle with RJ Barrett, because the reason I say that, if we go with Chris Paul and Leonard, we ain't got to trade nobody. We ain't got to give up no picks, nothing. We can just work on them in free agency. And I'm just saying, like I said, it's a pie in the sky. It's a dream. But we wouldn't have to give up no damn body. Nobody. RJ Barrett, Emmanuel Quickly, Obi Toppin, Mitchell Robinson. We be able to keep our whole young core. I'm just saying, if we would be able to pull off something like that in the offseason. Then think about this. Whoever we draft. Because I'm being honest, it's looking more like we might end up with Trey Mann. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest. It look like we might end up with Trey Mann, but that's another video. But the Knicks roster also is going to be missing pieces. So everybody talking about that starting point guard, but what about our backup point guard? We're not sure Derrick Rose will come back. And I was thinking too, because I brought up Chris Paul, why not just try to get Cameron Payne? It's 46 free agent point guards that's free agent this season coming up. Well, off season coming up. 46 players that point guards. Cameron Payne is one of them. I had a list. I put it somewhere. I should have brung it right here. But I'm just thinking about Cameron Payne from the time from OKC drafting to now and how he's been evolving. He would be a nice backup piece, and you never know. You never know. He might start turning into a starter if Chris Paul go down. And then I know Chris Paul would like playing with him because they probably going to just win a championship together now. I actually think the Milwaukee Bucks are going to win it. Remember, you heard it here first. I actually think Milwaukee Bucks is going to win the championship and bring it back to the East Coast. Now that's the thing about me. I may be a Knicks fan, but I ride with where I'm at, and I'm on the East Coast. So the East go to the championship, I'm running with the East. Even with my boy LeBron James on the Lakers, I still be rolling with the East. Now let's get back to the Kawhi Leonard, Chris Paul, or Damian Lillard situation. But I'm just thinking about like that. Another reason. The reason I'm even bringing up Kawhi Leonard is because, you know, he can opt out this year. He's on a 3-year, $103 million contract. And he can opt out, leaving, I think, $36 million because he knows he's going to get much more back. And I was thinking the Knicks would give him a 3-year contract. Check what I'm saying. The Knicks, 2 years and a goddamn, I don't know, because he going to want some money. You know what I'm saying? 40-something million. I say, you know what? If I was the Knicks, I'd give him a 2-year contract, 1-year option, $50 million a year. I'm going to be honest with you. I would do any and everything to bring Leonard to New York. And then I would go and talk to Chris Paul. I'm be honest, I'll max out the cap with them two players like fucking Golden State doing. Make sure I draft well, and I'm telling you, we will have a championship team. Because I'm telling you, we go in the draft and get the right players. I'm telling you right now, we will have, like people keep talking about the Knicks shouldn't go into the season with 3 rookies. If you get the right rookies, the way the NBA is played today, you never know what can happen. I'm just being honest with you. The way, see, everything changed from 1980 and even the 90s. It ain't all that banging. You know what I'm saying? It's a finesse game now. And so these young dudes will come right out to college. They ain't got to worry about too much because they're going to get pushed around, but not too much. And they can still kind of flow, especially if they got a game like somebody like Davion Mitchell. Man, listen. But that's all I'm going to say right now. I want y'all to think about them scenarios. I know I ain't getting too deep in depth with Lillard because I don't really see Damian Lillard and Kawhi together as a real... Because this is how I feel about Lillard. He's a good player and he have had decent talent around him. He could at least made it to the Eastern Conference Championship. Western Conference champion one time. But I just don't. It would be exciting to have him in the Garden, but I don't see him as a champion. Not just yet, and not with the players he with. But when you pair him with Kawhi Leonard, you never know. And you know what I'm saying. And still bringing Cameron Payne. Oh yeah, and the throwing for center, like I said in my last video, we go out there and get Jared. His name is skipping my mind right now, but he played for Cleveland. Used to play for the Nets. Jared, god damn it! I ain't even put him in my notes. I just thought about him just right now. But either way, I think the Knicks can build a good team this season. I think they can really build. And RJ is playing like a star over there, and he didn't make the Olympics. They lost yesterday. But the points he was putting up, I think is going to be experience when he come back next season. He's going to take that and bring it back, and he's going to play more like that. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got hard on him because he didn't do what he did. That's his first time in the playoffs, and it's a sophomore year in the NBA. So let's slow down. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan didn't come out blossoming. You know what I'm saying? So let's just give the man a chance. I hope the Knicks don't trade him away. Hope we don't trade none of the young players we got right now. I'm stuck in the middle with Obi Toppin, but I want to see another year as a rookie year. So as long as he don't fall like Kevin Knox did, hey, you know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is. But with that being said, I want everybody out there to stay healthy, stay safe, God bless, and peace.